Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, the 22nd of April 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar. There's interesting things going on today. As you can see, the key event of today is the ECB interest rate announcement scheduled for release quarter to 1 p.m. The interest rate is expected to stay intact at the level of 0%. Deposit facility rate is expected to stay at the level of minus 0.5. Marginal lending facility is expected to stay at the level of 0.25%. Of course, there is a monetary policy report and European Central Bank press conference scheduled at 1:30. So that's the key event for the London session. And there are some data scheduled for release during the New York session, like unemployment claims from America, continuing claims, existing home sales, leading index, and natural gas shortage change for those of you who trade the natural gas. So this is how it looks like in the calendar. Let's take a look at some charts. This is the well-known chart of the euro dollar. I've been showing this chart for quite some time now, so I think it's time to update it a little bit. So what do we have here? First thing is we have the ABC correction completed right above the level of 127%, 1.3732. The actual low was 1.1704. Then we have this bounce. The recent bounce has hit the level of, as you can see here, it's 1.2080, and this is a doji candlestick. Let's put our arrow here. Doji candlestick. The price has broken above the 1.2013 level, as you can see here, and of course right now the market is consolidating after the test of 1.2013 from the below had been made already. So what we can do here for our analysis, we can add this line. As you can see, the market is trending in this narrow channel. We can do the line or we can do the channel. It will be something like this. Looks very nice, and it looks kind of impressive. I have to tell you that it looks kind of impulsive and impressive as well. We have broken above 1.2013. We are approaching 1.22. So this is that level, and it's possible if market will not get what the market wants, and market wants the confirmation of the forecast that European Central Bank will keep the rates at the level of 0% for a longer period of time. So nothing will change, and then the market can come back again to the uptrend that a euro dollar is still on. So that would be that A, B, and C pattern would be only, of course, the counter trend corrective pattern, ABC. It would mean also that the market will return to the uptrend, and the highs of 1.2352 will be, of course, violated during the next wave up. But for now, for today, what we can expect the market to do. So the message of no change is a trigger for another up move. So the 1.2080 will be violated, and we will head towards 1.22. If there is some change of the market rhetorics, or of the ECB rhetorics, or some other unexpected events will take place, then of course the euro will be sold, and that means that the euro will get out of this channel, will break below 1.1952, and will head towards 1.1831, or even lower towards the level of 1.1705. So those are the technical support levels for the bulls. So please keep an eye on them. all of them, yeah, they are now of course green, so we can keep them color change. So that's the outlook for the euro to the dollar. Let's take a look at the euro to the British pound. It's kind of interesting what the market can do here. So if we take a look at this chart, we can see we got a breakout, but the breakout was almost in line with the previous one, a little bit bigger, but not that much. So it ended up here. So 2.92 versus 2.25, a little bit bigger, but despite the fact that the key level had been violated, the other level has not been even touched. So the market is keep trading below the key level of 8,671 pips. Right now, I think we have already retraced like a half of this wave up. Yes, we have retraced 50% of the wave up. 8,595. We got a bounce from this level of 50%, but all in all, this is not the last wave down, because it looks like the market wants to return to this downtrend. Maybe even the level of 8,471 will be again violated and will be of course broken. So please keep an eye on the retracement levels here, 8,595, 8,566 of course, and then please bear in mind that the next key technical resistance is of course the level of 8,739. The trigger for the move might be today's interest rate decision of the ECB. It might move to the downside if the market will keep the rates unchanged on this pair. And let's take a look at the last euro market, which is of course euro to the Japanese yen, and that's a very interesting situation here. Let me just do some kind of update. We are still trending inside of the channel. I think it's a clear, it's a visible thing. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There you go. We are still trending inside of the channel above the long-term trend line. Recently, we got some problem with the level of 130.64. There was a brief breakout, right? There was a brief breakout. Let me just adjust the correction. There you go. Above this level, right at the top with 130.94, but so far as we can see, this candle here might be considered as a pin bar. It's not a shooting star because it's not directly on the end of this trend up. It's supposed to be here to be considered as a shooting star, but it's not. So we will consider it as just a regular pin bar. Nevertheless, it still gives us the information that this upper move towards 133.13 is no longer that easy. Okay, our scenario is that market will go higher towards 1.3313, but there is visible bearish pressure here above 130. So right now the market is fighting not to fall out of this channel and not to test the long-term trend line and the recent low, and the low was here at the level of 1.2827, and that would be huge disappointment. So maybe the trigger for this move is today ECB interest rate decision. If there's any kind of a rate hike, we will get the down move. If there is no cut and the forecast is in line with the expectations, we will likely go sideways, or we will then try to go low again, because it all looks like the momentum is very low. It's on the level of 50, so it's neutral. So any violation of the local consolidation zone, and this is the lower level of the consolidation, somewhere here, or maybe even somewhere, there you go, from low from the yesterday, 129.65, 63, 129.56. That's the lower level of the consolidation. Any violation and any daily candle close below this level will open the road towards the test for the blue line, and then 128.27. So please keep an eye on the euro to the Japanese yen, because it looks like our plan to go higher with another last push is not materializing. That means this might be the wave, the last upside wave, the last impulsive wave in the euro to the Japanese yen before the ECB interest rate decision. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.